Do you know that Global Television can be watched in Nigeria and all over the world?
Download the Global TV Nigerian mobile app for Android and iOS devices to watch Global Television real time from around the world. What are you waiting for?
Start downloading and stay connected to Global Television. Hello and welcome to all our viewers in Nigeria and around the world to the midday news on Global Television, coming to you live from the nation's capital, Abuja. I am Queen Agaba. A quick reminder that Global Television is on DSTV channel 365 on Star Times, channel 276 and free to air on the Nigeriansat. You can also download the Global TV Nigeria mobile app for Android and iOS devices to keep track of our broadcast. Global TV marks a significant milestone in its second anniversary since its launch. The network has made remarkable strides in shaping the media landscape. With a diverse range of shows and series, Global Television has captured the hearts of audiences across the region, establishing itself as a voice in the media industry. In an exclusive interview, the managing director, Ibrahim Biu, shared insights on the network's progress, challenges, and future plans.
So far, so good. I am proud of where we are today. Within a shortest period of time, we were able to be on DSTV, and this is the added advantage to our station. We were on DSTV, we were on StarTime, and the viewers has increased. The number of viewers actually has increased tremendously. And we're doing our best in terms of programs, in terms of reportage, in terms of news. We are doing everything possible to reach out to the vast viewers in Nigeria and, of course, in over 53 countries of the world. Interestingly enough, also, we have our app. We have developed an app on Play Store, and anybody, anywhere in the world can watch Global TV from any part of this world. These are all achievements that I'm very proud to say within this shortest period of time. Well, one of the challenging issues that we face within this period of 2 years is the economy of the country. The economy of this country has not been easy, has not helped matters. We have limited number of adverts on our station. I believe that we will reach certain part of technology that you will definitely be surprised.
As we celebrate this milestone, we look forward to many more years of innovative programming and engaging storytelling. Congratulations to the entire Global TV team on this achievement. Here's to many more years of excellence. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will depart Abuja for Katsina State on Friday for a 2-day official visit. This was contained in a statement by his Special Advisor on Information and Strategy, Bayo Ononuga. It is stated that during the visit, the president will meet with key stakeholders to assess the security situation in the state and also commission the Katsina Agricultural Mechanized Center and a 24-kilometer dual carriageway completed by Governor Diko Umarada. The President, Tinubu, will also honor an invitation to attend the wedding of the governor's daughter before returning to Abuja. President of the Nigeria Labour Congress, Comrade Joe Ajaero, has alleged that workers in the country, including ordinary citizens, are facing a harrowing situation in which the civic space is being gagged and compressed to the extent that people can no longer express themselves freely without security measures being used to curtail them. He made this known at the 2025 pre-May Day lecture themed Reclaiming the Civic Space in the Midst of Economic Hardship held at the headquarters of the NLC. Ajaero says labor movement in Nigeria will continue to speak truth to power and fight for the rights of Nigerians. Governor Hope Uzodinma has commended the adoption of an automated salary structure in Imo State to ensure transparency and timely payment of salaries. He made the remark as part of his message to workers during this year's May Day celebration in Owerri, the Imo State capital. According to the governor, his administration remains committed to prioritizing the welfare of workers in the state. Amarachi Ibe reports.
At the 2025 Workers' Day celebration in Owerri, Governor Hope Uzodinma praised Imo workers for their resilience, dedication, and contribution to the growth of the state. The governor says the introduction of an automated salary system is a major reform aimed at ensuring transparency, reducing payroll fraud, and granting prompt payments to civil servants.
Thanks to our automated payroll system, these salaries are no longer subject to manipulations or political interferences. Pensioners now receive their entitlements regularly, and gratuities that had long been abandoned for very close to 20 years, we have started to roll in and payment of gratuities.
The governor added that workers deserve to be appreciated every day, not just on May Day, stressing that their professionalism and ethics form the backbone of governance and public service.
In return, I ask you that you remain committed to your responsibilities. Imo State must rise again, and it cannot rise without you. I congratulate all Imo workers on this important day. Continue to pray for Imo State. Work for her peace. We need to work and pray for peace in Imo State so that you can have time, I can have time to function on behalf of our people.
Also speaking, the chairman of the Nigeria Labour Congress Imo State chapter, Comrade Uche Chigemezunwigwe, welcomed the salary reform and urged the government to sustain other welfare measures.
Really appreciating you once again for your friendly disposition towards the welfare of Imo State workers. We are always grateful. Thank you for one, prompt payment of salaries and pensioners to verified workers and pensioners. We want to commend Your Excellency for the prompt payment of salaries and pensions to Imo State workers and pensioners, most especially and importantly, the earliest payment of the April 2025 salary before the end of this April.
As Imo joins the nation in marking Workers' Day, the message from both government and Labour is clear. Sustaining reforms and prioritizing welfare will be key to stronger public service delivery. From Owerri, Amarachi Ibe, reporting for Global TV News.
The Nigerian Labour Congress has demanded the upward review of retirement age for all categories of civil servants. The national president of the NLC, Joe Ajaero, made this demand during the May Day celebration at Eagle Square, Abuja. Samuel Odi has details.
It remains one of the Nigerian biggest challenges as banditry, kidnapping and insurgencies widen as government effort continues. Today, as we celebrate Workers' Day.
We apologize for that mix-up. We'll bring you the report where Samuel Odi has details of the demand during the May Day celebration at Eagle Square, Abuja. Well, moving on, the Director General, National Youth Service Corps, NYSC, Brigadier General Olakunle Nafiu, has assured core members deployed to Zamfara State of adequate security and improved welfare during this service year. Brigadier General Nafiu gave this assurance while addressing core members during his maiden visit to the temporary orientation camp in Gusau, the state capital. Olgochukwu Mobuna completes the report.
The Director General, National Youth Service Corps, Brigadier General Olakunle Nafiu, visit to Zamfara State Temporary Orientation Camp, located at the Universal Basic Education Commission UBEC Training Center in Gusau. The state capital was the first time since his appointment. The Director General then proceeded to the orientation hall where he interacted with corps members and addressed key issues affecting their stay on camp.
Welcome, how do you do? Happy to see you, happy to meet you. Welcome, welcome, how do you do?
The Director General cautioned corps members against the misuse of social media and night travel, which pose security risk. He assured them of the federal government's commitment to their welfare and safety throughout the service year.
I charge you to stay put. Don't put pressure to redeploy. When you are posted, know that some background checks and assessments have been done, and we believe you can survive there, and we will always be checking on you. When you have to travel officially, make sure you obtain official release. Do not travel at night.
The state coordinator Mohammed Ahmed says 611 corps members comprising 414 male and 197 female were registered and have already adapted to camp life with so much discipline and enthusiasm.
The corps members have quickly adapted to the new environment and are responding positively to all camp activities and instructions. High level of cooperation, synergy, and teamwork among the camp officials.
The visits provided an opportunity for the NYSC DG to motivate corps members and reinforce the NYSC's dedication to youth development and national integration in Zamfara State. Ogochukwu Mobna reporting for Global Television News.
You're watching the live broadcast of the Midday News. When Midday News returns, U.S. urges India and Pakistan to defuse tensions after Kashmir killings. Details coming shortly after the break. Please stay with us. Many thanks for staying with us. In business, the federal government has confirmed a 1.5 trillion naira investment in 9 major highway projects spanning over 900 kilometers to be delivered through 25-year public-private concession agreement under the Highway Development and Management Initiative. The announcement followed a high-level meeting chaired by the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, alongside the Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, Senator Abubakar Atiku Bagudu. According to a statement on the Ministry of Finance's official X account, the session brought together key concessionaires responsible for managing the project. On the foreign scene, the United Nations has identified climate change, women's rights, displacement and poverty as some of the most pressing challenges facing Afghanistan under its Taliban leadership. Uyi Agbomofwegbe reports that UN's Relief Chief Tom Fletcher described the situation as brutal. We'll bring you that details subsequently. Ukraine and the U.S. have signed a much-anticipated natural resources deal after months of tense negotiations. The deal, which says the U.S. will share profits from future sales of Ukraine's mineral and energy reserves, aims to incentivize Washington to invest further in Ukraine's defense and reconstruction. The U.S. has urged India and Pakistan to work together to de-escalate tensions after a deadly militant attack in Indian-administered Kashmir last week killed 26 civilians. Secretary of State Marco Rubio held separate talks with India's foreign minister and Pakistan's Prime Minister on Wednesday and called on them to maintain peace and security in South Asia. India accuses Pakistan of supporting militants behind the 22 April attack at a scenic meadow near the resort town of Pahalgam. Islamabad rejects the allegations. In sports, Ogun State government says it is determined to boost the economy of the state through the National Sports Festival, which is scheduled to hold between 16th and 30th of May 2025. Speaking in an interview with Newsman in Abeokuta, the Commissioner for Sports Development, Wasiu Isiaka, stressed that the festival will create direct and indirect jobs for residents of the state. Sama Odi completes the story.
The 22nd National Sports Festival, also known as Gateway Games, is set to feature a wide range of sports, including football, volleyball, and basketball. The Commissioner for Sports Development, Wasiu Isiaka, says the government is working diligently to complete the renovation of the sports facilities for the upcoming festival, adding that the government will ensure that the facilities are well maintained even after the festival, leaving a lasting legacy for the state's sports development.
Preparation is going very well. I think the stage we are presently is to dot our I's and cross our T's. Of course, you can see the level of preparation for yourself. At least we've gone around together. This is just one of the facilities that we are using. We are using another one at Ijeja. There's one at Remustar facility. And there's another one at Shagamu, NYC camp. So everything, we are very good.
He noted that the state government will deploy security operatives at the venue of the festival, other key places in the state to adequately secure visitors and non-visitors.
Security, we have several subcommittees, and security committees is one of them. And this is not a festival that is being controlled or organized by Ministry of Sport Development only. We are just the coordinator. We have several agencies, ministries, parastatals that are involved, and all of us are working around the clock to ensure that we deliver the best festival.
No fewer than 15,000 athletes are expected to participate in the games, with Babcock University to serve as a games village. Samuel Odi reporting for Global Television News.
Ernesto Valverde has said his hopeful Athletic Club can fend off interest from Barcelona and the Premier League and keep Nico Williams in Bilbao next season. Williams is set to lead Athletic Club in the Europa League semi-final first leg against Manchester United at San Mamés. It comes amid renewed talk of a move to either Barcelona, Arsenal or Chelsea in the summer. And that's it on the Midday News. A quick reminder that Global Television is on DSTV channel 365, on Star Times channel 276, and free to air on Nightcomsat. Kindly follow us across all social media platforms using @GlobalTVNG and other handles now showing on your screen. I'm Queen Agaba. Thank you for watching and see you again.